Shooting this video. This right here is about locking back in. Now this video I'm shooting right now, this is for me, but it's also for the ones who watch it. But like, I like to shoot these videos so I can come back and watch them later. You gotta lock back in. You gotta lock back in. The reason I say that is because like you see a little bit of the success, a little bit of the results from winning, from succeeding, from the hard work, the things that you're doing, and you want to get comfortable, you want to get complacent. What you got to do is just work smarter at the plan. Take some time and just think about how you can do what got you to that point better, more efficient, and smarter. And then you got to get back to it. So this past month, I've slacked off. This past month, I've slacked off. This past month, I've been chilling. I haven't been going as hard as I should. Man, I stopped eating the right food. I stopped fasting. I stopped reading. I stopped working out. My skin's starting to break out. I'm a little bit bigger than what I usually was. Like when I was handling business, doing what I was supposed to do, it was 181 pounds. The smallest I've gotten in this past year was 176. Cut, you know what I'm saying? My body was starting to feel light. I started to feel real good. The response and stuff I was getting from everyone was A1. It was amazing. And as you start taking care of yourself, and start prospering, succeeding, you start getting that response from people around you. You start getting that response. As a guy, you start getting that response from girls. You start getting that response from other guys. You start getting that response from like how you feel great at work. I got comfortable. I got complacent. I started hitting certain numbers financially. I started hitting these certain pockets up here mentally that I feel good. Things just started flowing in the right direction. But you have to keep moving. You got to keep operating in that space for these results to keep happening. Hard work is what creates good luck. Hard work is what creates the miracle, if that makes sense. That's what creates these moments for you. So let me show you. Man, look. Hair, starting to lose my hair and stuff again a little bit. But I've been slacking off. I've been eating the wrong food. I've been out here getting a little bread to myself, and I haven't been taking care of myself the way I should be. And it's nobody's fault but mine. So if you're watching these videos, you got to lock back in. You got to center yourself, and you got to go hit it. You got to get back to it and go. You got to get back to it and go. That pocket of being comfortable, that pocket of getting a little bit of success, you got to understand and realize that you can go back down to where you once was. You can go back down to where you once was. And what happens is when you're not looking at the future, when you're not looking at the position where you want to be, you miss out on opportunities that'll help you get there. And let me give you an example. I'm not going to go into detail, but like, I kind of second guessed myself growing up with like schools I should take a look at, with coaches I should talk to, with people I should start doing business and deals with. And like, when I say this, this is coming from the sports world. You can get in your own way. You can overthink a situation too much. Basically, investing your time, investing your energy, investing your skill sets, whatever it may be, putting it towards the things that you want to do. Don't second guess it. Don't overthink it. Investing your time and energy and efforts into things is simple. You're either going to do it or you don't. And that comes after you do the research, you evaluate the situation, and then you just go. Don't make it harder than what it got to be. So I'll give you a couple examples. There were some schools that I was second guessing myself on growing up, where I was just like, man, I'm not going to go here. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go this way. And it turned out to be actually, one, a lesson that I learned, and two, it was just one of those moments I'm looking at like, wow, long-term wise. This is why you always got to see the long term. Don't stress out or trip over where you are currently. The only people who stress and trip out over where they are currently are the people who don't have a plan on where they want to be later on, okay? You have to know where you're going to be later on. Once you figure out where you're going later on, the roadmap for here doesn't matter. What matters is the end piece. From here and in between to get to that end goal, that don't matter. It don't matter. If you got 400 steps you got to take to get to that end goal, the step 1 through 399, man, you just got to do it, because the end goal is going to come. Like, and you really can't second guess yourself. But it's these pockets, these moments where you slack off. You kind of get a slap in the face. You kind of get it's a reality check. And as you fall off the horse and get back up and keep going, it's not a great analogy, because if you fall off a horse, you could potentially hurt yourself, you know, or you might. It's more so like, I'm gonna use a kid for an example. When you're a baby, or when you see a baby crawling, a baby will walk, or it try to stand up and it'll fall back down, and it'll get back up and try it again. That's the only way to learn, is through failure. And I slacked off. The response I'm getting from people at work isn't the same no more. It's not the same no more. You can get comfortable with being around the now. You can get comfortable with being around the now instead of staying uncomfortable here, so later on you can be as comfortable as you want to be. And man, look, I ain't gonna lie, like, I shoot these videos and I just pause right there because I just got a DM from a person who's a millionaire. I just got a DM from a person who's a millionaire. Now, throughout my time, if you watch some of my older YouTube videos, I always shoot videos of people that I met who were millionaires, or people who were in a position to basically tell me like what I'm doing is right. I've had people sit in the restaurant where I work at and be like, the way you carry yourself, the things that you talk about, give yourself time, you're gonna be in the same position as us. So you have to always look at the long term, because the stuff you see at a glance, the stuff that you see with one person, that's just a little piece of what you're seeing. You don't see all the stuff that they had to go through. You don't see all the things that they had to build, the ups and downs. The part where they tell you, man, my family wasn't listening to me. My friends weren't listening to me. The community was not supporting me. You got to support yourself. You got to push forward and do it yourself. But the thing is, don't fall into that pocket where you're comfortable right now. Don't get comfortable right now. Don't get comfortable right now. And see, the thing is, I'm sitting here just outside. I always find a place where I can just sit and express these type of thoughts, because I truly believe that the things that I share in my videos, they help others as well. And the things that you must understand and know, successful people, it ain't about getting up early and stuff like that, even though a lot of them will tell you that. It's getting to your work, getting to your creativity, getting to your craft as early as possible. That's what it's about. So you get up before everyone else, cool. Read, write, meditate, pray, fast, stretch. You know, do those things. Hit you a workout. Okay, you done with that. Get you a little rest, head to work. Use the job that you have to take that money and invest. Use that money to invest into your side hustle, into your business, into some investment accounts that build assets around you. Once you build those assets around you, it's a slow creep. You start seeing these slow rises in your funds. Trust me. I'm talking from a place of, I'm new to this, but the things that I've been picking up is, man, holding cash don't do nothing. Holding cash don't do nothing. Take that money and put it into another asset. And when you take that money and these are the things I'm learning from. Look, I had a friend, he owns a restaurant. He's like, bro, all the money I make, I put it right back into my business. I take some and put it into these investments over here, but I put it into this business. He now has moved from 3 different locations to this big building he has now. It's an upstairs and a downstairs. It's so nice. And I'm just like, yo, so that's what you had to do. Take what the rich people are doing, take what the successful people are doing, and implement that into your life. It is not hard. What you like, this is what I'm getting at, is what you're looking at is their so-called picture of their life looking like it's successful. They're booming, things is going well. But you don't even know that that's not an end goal for them. But what you're looking at is, man, I wish I can be there. There isn't no sit on the front porch, pray to God, wish this can happen, wish that can happen. Man, I hope somebody come along and just give me some money. I hope somebody, oh man, I hope I hit that lottery ticket. Those type of experiences in life, those are, what do you call it, like an anomaly or once in a lifetime type of things. They're exceptions. That don't happen to everybody. Most people, you got to get out here, grind and hustle. You got to get out here and work. Don't get too comfortable. Comfort is what will kill you later on. It will kill your joy. Don't get comfortable.